Hello, and welcome to this evening's intention. Another gorgeous summer day, beautiful sunset, a little hazy from the smoke, making it redder. So let's put in our intention tonight. An intent for rain for this area. We so desperately need it. Well, those fires are starting. It's so dry, hot. Let's pray. Not pray. Let's intend for some quenching of the land, some benevolent rain to fall, slake the thirst of the forest and the plants, and keep us from having unnecessary fires at the moment. So let's go ahead and find a place where we can lie down or sit down for the next 30 minutes, close our eyes and not be disturbed while we do this inwards journey. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. Take the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time I'd like you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama as you exhale. Mother Earth, always protecting us. And for your next breath, I'd like you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it. And then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. And now we're going to put our attention on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I'd like you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving your feet, moving into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Then we focus on our ankles, shins, calves, knees. Everything relaxes. Our upper legs, pelvic area, buttocks, hips, everything loosens. And we move to our inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension can hide up here. So I want you to just release right now, almost as if your ears could wiggle. All the facial muscles relaxing. Move into the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then we move to our eyelids and see if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. Then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite them to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we want our minds to stick around, be part of our council, just take more of a back seat for a little while. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Today, let's use the element of water to help us deal with our thoughts. And water is a great element as it retains memory. And water is a good use of today too, as we'd like to bring in more moisture, more rain for the area. relieve the parched earth. So I want you to envision yourself standing in the middle of a gentle river, your feet firmly entrenched in the sand underneath the water. And it's a really hot day and you're really enjoying the cool, wet feeling of the water splashing up against your skin, on your ankles and your shins. You're feeling the pull of the flow of the river. Now, each of your thoughts, I want you to envision them being encapsulated by a droplet of water. And you can shake them off of your head as you're standing in the river, almost like a wet dog shaking his coat. All your thoughts are popping out of your head, just like water droplets. You're shaking them off, and gravity is taking them all the way down to the surface of the river, where the flow of the river is taking them downstream. So you get to witness or observe your thoughts, not get engaged and get carried away with them downstream. You're stationed where you are, holding space in the riverbank, allowing the water to do its thing. Gently assist your thoughts on their merry way. Now, if you are witnessing or observing your thoughts, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You're something much more deeply profound than that. And we're going to explore that a little bit here, but first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity where our heart is. Let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to do this journey viscerally. So I want you to feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. I want you to hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or maybe a wall that's been built. This is normal and natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. But right now, what I want you to realize is that this is your heart. You have a full access VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating right now, the gates creaking open, or perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built. As you approach the door cracks open a little bit and brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's enchanting. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure, so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light bodies. Look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And that's what we want. I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow right now. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We're all one being, one consciousness, all the same pie, slightly different flavors we're bringing to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So right now, I want you to envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks, color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional bodies balanced, your mental bodies full of clarity, and your energetic bodies filled and complete. And we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality for yourself right now. I am feeling very light, like effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it to include your family and friends. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it out to include your community, and then out to the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers, just a matter of putting our energy out in these intentions. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts, so we can travel around maybe once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to fuel our passions and desires in life, our dreams. Each of us were seeded with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we each have an innate deep need and desire to contribute. So we're being fulfilled on many levels when we're walking our path. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps it's that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now we just did this for the entire world. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home, through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this incredible existence together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. I can just feel my whole chest expanding with joy right now. And feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. Walking down the street in my reality, marveling at all the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, watching the lights behind their eyes. It's so incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we truly are, this high vibrational resonance energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment. It all falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief, what freedom. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders to be transformed in the atmosphere above us into frequencies that are more in tune with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, Trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. Sensing all the connections, clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. Such a pristine atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop for a moment. This has already happened. It is done, so say we all. I want you to just stop for a moment and look at all the beauty around you, all the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty, and just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy surrounding and supporting us at all times, and receive it. You're so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And just take a moment now to envision beautiful outpourings from the sky of this rain to help quench the earth, nourish the plants and trees, to protect us from fire, from unnecessary fire. Water is life. Just imagine the sounds of the raindrops hitting the leaves of the plants, pitter-pattering on our roofs and pavements. Smell the freshness that comes with the rain. And feel the sigh of relief of awe. And then let's just connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you to Mother Nature, Mother Gaia. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. And thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us. Light, healing, love, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality you've created and build it up as a big energy ball in your centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build this whole thing up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. Build up that energy, and when we exhale, we're going to release it, share it with the world. Here we go. Build it up and give it away. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light, love, healing, energy. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Maybe shift your limbs around a little too. And when you're ready to come back into the room, into the space, open your eyes. Just notice how you're feeling right now. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any time with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it. We'll just become natural walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in alignment with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put ourselves together in these intentions, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you so much for joining me. Whether it's live or recorded, all works, it's all good. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Maybe just before you go to sleep tonight, maybe go over your gratitude section one more time. And any intentions that you'd like to concentrate on, and let yourself slip into dreamland in that fashion. Let's see where your dreams take you, just as an experiment. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for the next intention. Stay cool.